Howdy folks, Justin here. Today we are going to hop into Chaos Arena for another, hopefully, exciting Chaos Arena run. The lesson, by the way, no quests, so we're going to just pick what I think is fun. Oh man, it's hard to go wrong with Veteran, but Spellsword doesn't get nearly enough respect. We're going to go Spellsword. In general, I feel like Spellsword is like the ugly duckling, maybe. And Haunting Spirit's a great card, so we're going to go with that. Trespasser's Bane is not terrible in the right deck. Deathless Draugr is pretty terrible. Rune Archaeologist is pretty terrible. Gonna take Rune Archaeologist. Love Moonmoth Castellan. I think that card's great. Gabble the Ordinator's awesome. Brasilisk is funny. Probably shouldn't take it. Frostbite Spider's pretty good. Starting to get a little heavy on the threes. Take Morthal though, it's a good card. Rising of Bones is a good card. We can keep Spellsword's great. You know what? I love Mudcrab Merchant, but Shadowfen Priest is the right pick here. Here we're going to Wabbajack. Those are all pretty terrible cards. Clockwork Apostle, absolutely great. Better than Tome, maybe. Better than Ice Spike, definitely. So we'll take it. And yeah, we're going to roll the Wabbajack again on these. Lower Canton Smith is a pretty solid card, so we're going to go ahead and take that. Wow. Vivek. I don't think I've actually ever drafted Vivek, so good times. I don't have enough 2-drop. I have 1 2-drop. I can't support a Daedric Crescent right now, and I'm halfway through this draft. It's got to be Dren Bodyguard. Casting the Time's pretty sweet. Oh, this curve is absolutely atrocious. Rothgar Artisan's a good card. Okay, we're just... Oh my god, I want all 3 of these cards. For the Zoo Lane. I think I'm going to take Crassius' Favor, actually. Well, no, I just need a 2-drop creature. I can't be ridiculous here. Here, easy Wabbajack. Into Telvanni Oathman. I might be able to trigger the purple part of that, which wouldn't be bad. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, Hive Defender's a great card. Another legendary, huh? Balmora Captain is pretty strong. Auroran Sentry is pretty strong. Blackmarsh Warden is one of my favorite cards, so we're going to take Blackmarsh Warden. Oh man, we need some 2-drops so badly, and these are not the cards we want. I guess we're going to take Cathay Rat Veteran. I'll take that. Mechanar's Will's great. We still have... Well, Mechanar's Will can be great. We still have 2 Wabbajack cards. Not a huge fan of any of these, in Arena anyway, so... Swing the dice here. I will take a Relic Hunter over a Finish Off, I think. I have a Silence. I have, as far as removal goes, and a Cast into Time. Yeah, I think I just want another 2-drop. And here we'll use the last Wabbacharge. For Steel Scimitar, yeah, absolutely. Here I will take the Crassius' Favor. Take the Bloodline Outcast. Card is nuts. I will take a Hiss Speaker. Yeah. Take another Winkeep Spellsword. So now we're just rolled in the 2-drops. Arden Paladin or Bal Isra War Rider. Bal Isra War Rider is pretty bad. I'm going to take the Paladin. Nice Shadow is pretty... you know, besides Vivek, it's our second bomb. So, alright, let's hop on in with Spellsword. Rockin' and rollin' Spellsword. How do I think we're going to do? I'm optimistic. I'm going to say we're going to go 5 wins with this deck. We got a little... 4-leaf clover here. Creatures in the left lane get a random keyword. Let's see some of those 2-drops we picked. I will keep Steel Scimitar, actually. Rising of Bones. Well, putting 2 3-drops over in the left lane with random keywords could be pretty sweet. No 1-drop with lethal, please. Fuck. Alright. Well, you know, it is what it is. Ward? Lethal. Okay, they had the actual 1-drop with lethal. It wasn't just like a 1-drop that got lethal, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we lost our friend there. They have a 2-drop to follow up. Alright, Frostbite Spider, let's do this. And then I'm really into just Rising of Bones next turn. Unless I can get some great value trade with the Steel Scimitar. Which it looks like I can do. Do I draw something to play alongside it? Ooh, that's beautiful.
Try this on for
I got Regenerate. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice this to Rising of Bones. So I wanna bulk this guy up a bit. Okay, go Rising into Bodyguard. That's pretty good. Wants to get that rally value. Let's do this. Let's just go nuts. Alright, Rising of Bones. Don't disappoint me here. It's got Lethal. It's solid. And Regenerate. Okay. Well, we kind of got that lane on lockdown. What are we worried about? So far, by the way, no Wabba colored cards from their deck. I got a Leaf Lurker with Guard. So it's going to be a Gavel here. A Rally. Bloodline Outcast. Okay. Let's give that one the juice. Since we're more likely to trade in our lethal one. Grand Bodyguard into Bloodline Outcast. I really just want to control this lane. Wow. Okay. You got me with your Reverberating Strike, my friend.
I live to serve.
And the Trooper has Drain. Okay, well, we're going to play Grand Bodyguard. Be sweet if I got Charge.
I will protect you.
Got Lethal. Had a lot of lethal cards over there. And then it's Bloodline Outcast with Charge, right? Jeez, Spirit Knife.
Kill them all.
Fun doing the control thing here. Yeah, Hive Defender seems good. Drain. I really actually don't want this to give Guard. Lethal, though, is pretty solid. Lethal is pretty solid. Opponent just going nuts with the rally value here. Also has 7 more cards than I do. And the weakness. That Reverberating Strike was just devastating. Yeah. Fair enough. Mechanar's Will. Play something over here, man. Just do it. Yeah. Yep. Ah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I still actually can't deal with this, though. But I think that's okay. Yeah, there you go.
Let's see if we can't regenerate.
Responsible thing is to, like, finally kill this, I guess. Not thrilled about it. Bloodline Outcast, by the way, could get Charge and gain a 7 life next turn. What do you got for this? And I have to assume, too, he has an answer to Vivek in his hand, right? Gentleman Jim Stacy, get the fuck out of here.
Awaiting orders.
It's got Lethal. Alright, Bloodline Outcast, I really need you to get Charge here. I really need you to get Charge. One time. Well, you already have Drain.
I sharpen weapons.
Okay. Oh, we're going to lose this game. That's an unfortunate start. Gentleman Jim.
I seek Almalexia's wisdom.
Breakthrough. That also has Rally, by the way. Down to 11. Cast in a time is pretty good. I can... Assuming it doesn't get Charge, although I could hit... Actually, I really don't have a lot of good prophecies. Yeah, put the... Perfect. Okay. So this isn't the end of the world. Although, I mean, obviously it's not great. Okay, and then Moonmoth. See what happens here. Rally. It's fine. It's just gonna die.
Your death will be painful. Your death will be painful.
I sharpen weapons. Don't get
Alright.
to wield them.
Not over. Silt Strider, you know. Okay.
Perhaps we can help one another.
Delvos Magister on top of it.
The
He's got a
longer the
crazy good
odds,
deck.
the sweeter the
A lot of rallies on that guy.
The lady guides my hand.
Okay.
There are
Do you
ill
have
winds
you have
this
a
day.
Dune Smuggler and a lane full of ward creatures? Okay. Ward? There we go.
I sharpen
Well,
weapons.
we're gonna have to kill
Don't
this
care
off
to wield them.
if we want to win, I think.
This day shall be auspicious.
Your
Okay,
death
drain
will
on
be
that's pretty solid.
Khajiit is ready to help.
Alright. They have a 6/6 regenerating breakthrough creature over there, which we don't have a great answer to, and we're out of... Well, I mean, we have more drain creatures, I guess, but...
seek Sothasil's
Yeah. Lethal.
If I can't steal it, it can't
Sails
be
through
stolen.
storms as well. So, I could top deck Vivek and maybe make this game unwinnable for my opponent if they just don't have an answer left. But I have to assume they have an
The
answer
arrow
left.
was mine.
Yeah, that was
You will die.
a little
shit
order
scared.
mistake there.
The lady guides.
Vivek is only, 13 cards. It's there. Okay.
I seek the poet god's wisdom. Vivek's words inspire me.
Alright, well, I just want to survive long enough to draw Vivek. That's really all I got.
You will die, Shadeskin.
That's all I can do.
Sail through
See what you
storms
get here.
doesn't get.
Always courtesy.
Twin Lamps console.
The lady
They're not
guides
draining.
my hand.
Clockwork Scorpion will kill Vivek.
Slay the unworthy.
2 lethal creatures now in the Shadow Lane, huh? Yeah, that'll do it.
Feel that
What a crazy deck.
by the hips.
Alright. Well, yeah. I actually think our deck is much better than the one we drafted yesterday, but our
Sail
opponent's
through
deck
storms
is
doesn't
completely
get.
insane,
I do
so.
love a good fight.
Yep.
Too late for you.
GG. We'll be right back for another one. Alright, after a disappointing
Into the
start to our arena run,
Break a leg.
including a no-show by Vivek, we're gonna hop into game number 2 and hope that we do a little bit better.
Fascinating you people. And fight them to
Alright,
the
here we go.
death.
Our opponent is... And they have a Spellsword avatar, so maybe they're going to be like, oh, hey, fellow Spellsword, it's going to be okay. We got a big old bear. So creatures with power 4 or more appear in the left lane, draw a card. Summon a creature in the right lane, gain 1 health. We have the ring, which is sweet. Keep Morthal. There we go. Alright. I assume that, like... I assume our opponent's more aggressive than us, but I could be mistaken. Mulliganed their whole hand, so they didn't have any cheap stuff in their opener. Let's get started. And that is a great second card.
This day will be mine.
And this... We're not going to trigger this a whole lot, but we can trigger this a few times.
The war claws earn their pay.
Sure, I'm just going to play the Haunting Spirit over there. Which should do a reasonable job of discouraging my opponent from spending too much time over there. They want to minimize the value I get from it. I have to believe that's the case. And if all the rallies at the same creature, we might be able to get some Shadowfin Priest value later.
Awaiting orders.
Right. Well, that was the perfect rally. Okay. Well, we can't use our ring charge, so we're just going to hope we get lucky here. We did not.
Found you.
Okie dokie. Now we have a 4/4, and we have a Shadowfin Priest on deck.
Demand your death.
My opponent has an Imperial Reinforcements on a 6-creature lane.
Your orders. Your orders.
Okay. Alright, this isn't the end of the world. To draw a card when we play this. Let's silence this.
Farewell, fool.
Clear off that and just start working our way through these guys. We're going to lose our Executioner.
I hear and obey.
I can exalt this next turn to draw more cards. Or draw a card at least. I got a Javelin. And then they trade all their dudes in?
I hear and obey.
Okay.
Into the breach.
That seems perfectly fine with me. Black Marsh Warden. Not yet.
I seek the poet god's wisdom. Words inspire
Sweet.
me.
Gavel could be huge here. Because I presume that they have something expensive that they want to play and they want to draw a card with. Yeah, Feasting Hunger, sure.
How can Uncle Crassus?
And Crassius' favor.
Your orders. I
So
hear
opponent
and
went deep
obey.
on the tokens. I can respect that. I'm going to do this. And then this. Draw a
You
couple
can
of
tell them
cards.
you
Camlord Sentinel's good. Frostbite
Vivek,
Spiders, whatever.
guide my blade.
Gain a bunch of life back. We have stopped in Value Town, by the way, now. Alright, what do we got? They got a gavel too. Makes sense. Makes sense. Checks out. Alright. What do we do about this? I think we just have to trade into it and play Hive Defender.
Vivek, guide my blade.
Play the Spider so that we have the ability to clear off the next big thing. And then I'm kind of into Black Marsh Wardening over here.
Into the breach.
Alright, they're going to get a rally out of that.
I hear and obey.
Cards in deck 17 and 17. Okay, really want to keep that alive. That makes sense.
Be on your guard.
I do not fear them.
Yeah, let's just start generating Argonian value.
Acknowledge.
15 and 16. Okay. Javelining that means that's a javelin that's not hitting Vivek. This guy seems to have a really solid deck too. A little weak here though.
As commanded.
I think it's just
There's a
Bruma
plan. There's
Bloodline.
defeat me.
Just gonna get a completely insane life total here. Clockwork Apostle, a lot of reach. Opponent's at 17 life too though. You know, it's not like... I'm sorry, 27 life.
God's wisdom. Let Vivek's words inspire me.
Can we just like fatigue our opponent? I know they're
You can tell
gonna...
them you thought of it.
They got a lot of stuff. They have a 1-drop. Okay,
This
Ardon.
day shall be auspicious.
Mechanar's Will. Yeehaw. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. Swing for 6.
You won't foil my plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 47 life, baby. Woo! I think our opponent's deck is clearly better than ours, though. Mechanar's Will is so situationally astounding and then usually terrible. Alright. I got 10 cards left. We got 12. That's a pretty good draw.
So much work yet to do.
See how much life I can gain.
Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement. As commanded.
I'm in. I'm in.
Death will be painful.
You won't foil my plan.
Let me lighten your load.
Alright, everything is a lethal threat except this dude. 62-3. Ash Berserker. 5 cards left. We could lose to an Exalted Vivec. Well, actually, I don't think an Exalted Vivec could kill us before they draw their deck.
The victory is yours.
Awesome. We are back. Alright, game number 3 coming in with Spellsword in Arena.
I hope I have.
Chaos Arena.
I couldn't care.
How is Spellsword in Chaos Arena? You know, on paper, actually, it looks pretty good. It's got support removal. It's got token generators.
Never let it be said.
Very
I
valuable,
don't
cheap
have a
creatures.
heart.
We're playing against X minus Lev plus Y. We don't have the ring. I have a bunch of 2-drops, so I'm going to mulligan everything. I did not draw any of them. In fact, my hand kind of got worse. And creatures in the left lane have Regenerate. One of the usually least impactful Chaos Arena lane things. My problem with this deck already, and I know this is only the 3rd game, my problem with this deck is it's just boring.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Alright, Thornwell Terror with Regenerate. That could be actually super annoying. And I'm on the road to drawing absolutely nothing. Opponent on Tribunal Temple could have
You left me
any
no
number of things in their
choice.
deck. Yeah.
We're
Well,
on
let's
the
play the
cusp of a
Archaeologist.
major discovery.
Executioner has more value potentially later if they're sitting on an Execute, which I suspect they are. Alright.
You left me no choice.
Doesn't seem like a great play. Got a whole lot of nothing to do. I play a 0 value Black Marsh Warden. It's just gonna die. I can't keep a Black Marsh Warden alive long enough for it to matter over there. Yeah, I'm gonna play Morthal Executioner and pass. Our opponent is a creator, by the way, a creator.
You left me no choice.
Yeah, you got it. So I could get a blowout Mechanar's Will here. Do I really care, though, if that survives? I mean, wouldn't I rather play something else?
There's no prize for second place.
I will protect you
Alright.
for a price.
So we lost our Morthal Executioner, unfortunately. And if any deck has an answer to a Vivec, it is Tribunal Temple. They got a 6-drop, though. That's not good. Cinch Tiger. Do I cast that in time? Or do I just trade into it? I'm gonna
the
trade
dread.
into
There's
it.
no prize for
Both my
second
creatures
place.
survive.
I am
And
a
play Night
child.
Shadow. Breakthrough, Drain, Regenerate. It's my kind of vampire. Or is it? Yeah, he's a vampire, right? Yeah.
You left me no choice.
Okay. Uh-oh. Nahagleave?
Defeat me.
Bloodline Outcast. That I will cast into time, right? Oof. I mean, I could trade into it, but don't I want to keep this alive? I trade into it and I play Black Marsh Warden. No. We cast that at the time.
There's no prize for second place.
Pain is delicious.
I seek the poet
Play a
god's
cheap
wisdom.
little fellow over there. Might get met with a guard that I can screw up with a Steel Scimitar. And we're just going to try to go aggro here. Still have Mechanar's Will. I think my opponent's hand, though, is... Yeah.
I long to
Shrine
feast on
Guardian.
them.
Alright, well, I mean, we have Steel Scimitar, I guess. So let's do that.
Your pain.
There's no prize for second place.
Vivec, guide my blade.
And then let's play... I'm actually going to play Black Marsh Warden in the field lane because Mechanar's Will might let me do fancy things. Now I'm hoping there's no Ice Storm. Still haven't even seen Vivek, by the way. I do like the Vivek City Pilgrim just chipping away over in the Shadow Lane. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Very defensive deck here. Probably Thornwell Tower, probably one of those like best case things.
The war claws and their pay.
Yeah, play something alongside that, please. Yeah. All right. We'll get a rally.
The red orange demand your
And our good
death.
Hive Defender friend. I think this is more valuable than this right now.
Commanded.
There's no prize for second place.
Taste my claws.
Vivek, guide my blade.
And having a 4/7 generating guard seems invaluable. I don't think at this point we care about this. We have the Shadowfen Priest. So let's do it. Let's do it to it. Giant guard. Pack leader. Good guard. Are you gonna give it guard?
The
'Cause
war
then I'm gonna
claws
kill you.
and their pay.
I seek the poet god's
All right.
wisdom.
You can't defeat me.
So
Vivek,
swing
guide
for
my
2.
blade.
This can't be lightning bolted. Swing
As
for 3.
commanded.
Swing for
There's
2.
no prize for second place.
Swing for 4. Swing for 2.
My claws.
Sweet. We'll be right back for another one. Alright, the adventure continues in Chaos Arena. Spellsword, 2 and 1.
All right, fine.
We have a Telvanni
Kill
Oathman
people then.
and a Lore Canton Smith. Making us a 4-color deck. I don't think we have any blue cards.
Yes. Perfect.
And our next opponent with a, I believe that is
Have a
a
drink, Marshal.
Breton
I haven't poisoned
avatar.
anyone in at least
Is
a
a
week.
Crucian 1 on Dagoth. Creatures in the right lane with power 2 or less have ward. Well, don't want any of those. Well, it also has the ring. And our hand is unplayable. Let's do this. Early Blackmarsh Warden actually in the right lane might be great.
If it wasn't valuable, they wouldn't
Okay.
lock it up.
Doesn't have ward, so give me anything. Ugh. Why would you ever put that in that lane?
This find belongs to me.
And they have a 3-drop to follow it up. They do
Close ranks. Let nothing
more
through.
cool Gatekeeper with ward. Okay. Well, we're probably going to lose. Yeah.
If it wasn't valuable, they wouldn't lock it up.
I just did the exact same thing that I accused my opponent of doing for no reason, no value. But. So I think, yeah, curving out there nicely with that ring. Blackmarsh Warden has to be the play here. Mechanized Will even doesn't do much because of that ward. So we're looking at quite a bit of damage.
I do not fear them.
We are going to get
Claws are
a little bit of warded army type things here, but we're about to take 7 damage. Mechanized Will next turn could
My sword
do a lot of
hand
work.
itches.
Honor and blood.
This find belongs
Okay.
to me.
Alright, so we can clear now. So, how do I want to do this? I Mechanized Will this. Yeah, because I want the card draw. So, I think I want the card draw. I think I want to just win by denying my opponent's stuff. Alternatively, I just Shadowfen Priest this. Swing. Swing. Yeah, let's do that. Leave him with a 1/3.
As good as done. Taste my claws. My
Our guy continues, or sorry, woman, friend, continues to produce friends. Still have Mechanar's will. Finally gets enough of that with dragon aspect. I think we need to get a guard down.
I will protect you for a price. As good as done.
Just kill their stuff, avoid any items screwing up our plans.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
I'm so tempted actually to just Mechanar's will this. Just to kill it.
My family has endured enough. Mother of mine.
Okay. I mean, just because like the board is so firmly in our control right now. Yeah, they got nothing.
This day shall be auspicious.
Now they don't know we don't have an action, but you know, if we draw one, gain some life. We also just have an incredible board presence.
Have business
All right.
with House Halalu.
Choosing to contest stuff over here. That's gonna kill that, but they can't kill it themselves, right? So how much damage do we have? First of all, not enough. 3 and then 8, 14, 18.
You can't defeat me! My Arcane Beard, this day will be mine.
I assume their face ward's going away next turn. Because they have to make this swing. And then I can crack back, kill it, swing and gain 7. Or just kill them. They have a Spirit Knife. That is super annoying. So Rothgar Artisan to kill that.
Try this on for some.
It's done.
Your time has come.
Confound you!
Mother of mud.
Let me lighten your level.
You get a prophecy. Sure.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
This looks pretty good for us.
We'll find a way in.
Okay. We still have lethal. But it's treacherous.
The day will be ours.
It's very treacherous.
Let me lighten your level.
There's no prize for second place.
Let me at him.
There we go. We'll be right back for another one. Alright, time for game number 4. Rocket Spellsword with some red cards and a Telvanni Oathman. Sort of inexplicably. Would have been cool if I had any blue cards. Any blue cards at all, so that I could trigger both parts of it. But you know what? You can't. You can't win them all. And we can't even win all the games. We lost our very first one there.
Oh, and these.
Turd Burglary is our opponent. Rock and roll, man. They're on Tribunal Temple. It's the Wabbajack, and creatures in the left lane have +1 power. Alright. So we have support removal. Cathay Rat Veteran seems real solid here. We have 1 support removal card. Our opponent has access to quite a bit as well. Let's jam. I want to draw, obviously, more 2-drops. Windkeep Spellsword. Well, Vivek finally shows up, although it's not likely to stick around while this Wabbajack is in play. Yeah.
Arcane Beard, this day will be mine.
Alright, so this trades with that.
Khajiit is ready to help.
Over time. I'm glad we do a 3-drop at least. You have Firebolt or something? A Harpy. You have something you want to play that costs 2 magicka.
The Warclaws and their
Warclaw
pain.
Mercenary. They're thinking about Wabbajacking, but they didn't do it. Alright, Morthal Executioner is the play. We trade. We pass. We hope to, in the next 2 turns, draw a Shadowfen Priest.
The Redorin demand your death.
They've been sitting on an execute this whole time. And they're wardcraft during this. Well, that's gonna get irritating.
By Arca's beard, this state will be mine.
Okay, they haven't rallied on to anything they've played yet. Okay. It's kind of a win for us.
I smell the stench of the
The
living.
Redorin demand your death.
Aggressively positioning their stuff. Now we will do this.
You cannot match Telvanni cunning.
Found you.
And pass. Should get the ward off here. Gunar's will could be real spicy. They've been rallying onto a lurking mummy.
Redorin demand your death.
I think it might be time to Wabbajak. They're gonna Wabbajak again. Or not. They're not? Okay. Haunting Spirit. Okay, we gotta Wabbajak this thing. It's not so bad. None of our stuff's, like, looks great right now.
Perhaps a direct approach.
Found you.
I don't mind giving them more Wabbajak targets. I kind of just want their Wabbajak to stop working. So if they use their charges up, cool. Okay. They trade in, right? You go face. Wow. Okay. Well, bye-bye Wabbajak. Yeah, that's annoying. Maybe we don't need a Wabbajak the last charge away.
Perhaps a direct
Or Shadowfen Priest the last charge away, but it just seems too good not to.
I draw power from these trees.
Now we can use ours without getting worried about our stuff getting Wabbajacked. I suspect they're going face again, because that's what they've been doing. No. They rallied onto that.
All power flows
Oof.
from someone you, the light of the three.
Cast into time this. Or sweet.
Die, you dog!
Save our last Wabba charge. We have cast into time. We have Vivek. We're waiting for them to use their answers before we Vivek.
You are not worthy.
They're just sitting on removal spells. So, we can play Bloodline Outcast. Although I think I'd rather get this
I
going.
do not fear them. Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement. Dry skin fool.
We will wait. Generating immense amounts of value now. Not even a little bit worried about that. They're not using their removal spells. Either that or those are huge legendaries. Maybe I should just win.
Die, you dog!
Yeah, let's push damage.
I sharpen weapons. Taste my claws. Don't care to wield.
Can't defeat me! By the hiss.
Because it could be Odiving. I mean, I'm just saying, like, what would you not play there, right? It's either removal spells or super expensive legendaries.
We'll never give ground. Your death will be painful.
If it wasn't valuable, they wouldn't lock it up.
We only have 14.
As command.
Now let's do it.
I sharpen weapons. Taste my claws. Don't care to wield.
We have an amazing board. I mean, we could Wabbajack into a charge creature. Every charge creature in the game, if this becomes one, wins us the game. Let's do it. Alright. Well, let's see if we lose to something disastrous. Odiving would keep us off lethal. Dawn's Wrath. Reverberating Strike and all my little friends. It's pretty good. Reverberating Strike's been really good against us. Yep, that keeps us off lethal.
I sharpen weapons.
I think we have to kill that too, right?
Your death will be painful.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Godhood is like juggling.
Alright.
Always moving. The darkness as I have written.
Not the most amazing Vivek of all time, but, you know, it is a Vivek.
Don't be a nuisance.
Yeah, you have another one of those. Oh, but you don't have another guard. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. God has spoken.
You won't foil my plan.
Alright, we'll be right back. So, here we are. Game number 6. Which is sad, because it means we lost one. Our opponent is Tutul, the Prophet. Kaiopaka was the Prophet for a while. That's a Deep Space Nine reference. Alright, when you summon a creature in the left lane, give all creatures in the right lane +1/+0. We finally drew a 2-drop in the early game. Wow, so Crassius' favor here. It could be some great aggro value. Unfortunately, our opponent has the ring and is on Archer, so probably more aggressive than us. And the card that we're most concerned about beating, I think, in their deck is, if they have them, are Clockwork Scorpions. Which I recently discovered, not a beast. A Fabricant. Sweet. So I think we lead with the Relic Hunter, because there's always a chance that, like, we...
Time to fight.
That's the wrong lane to lead in, my friend. The absolute wrong lane. So we'll take another damage. We'll play this over here, or actually probably this over here, and give these guys +1/+0. Yo, Skaven.
Come and visit your
A
judgment.
Green Heart Knight. I don't think you understand how this lane works. You got it, brother.
Fires of Alduin.
Using the ring on that too. Charge heavy deck could be a problem. To be fair, it definitely could be a problem.
We're on the cusp
Rune
of a major
Archaeologist,
discovery.
bam, bam. This is one of the lanes that highlights just how powerful tokens can be. Obviously, it's not the zoo lane, but where Crassius's favor with the ring is just like, oh, the most amazing play ever. But I'm pretty excited about this. Kind of into playing Morthal Executioner next turn. And I would honestly probably play it over here. It depends what they do. I mean, I can imagine a world where I swing for 6 next turn. These Crassius's favor tokens have already done more damage than I think Crassius's favor tokens have done in the history of Legends in a single matchup. This shirt is so black, by the way, that like when I just tabbed over to OBS, and it's almost like it's just there's nothing there. It's nice. This is just an after hours. I spent all day binge watching A Handmaiden's Tale with Sandra. Great show. Sure. Silence away, my friend. Let's get a Prophecy Spider.
Get down!
There's no prize for second place.
I hear and obey.
So, it would be cool if Morthal Executioner survives. If it doesn't, we still have our tokens doing serious work over here.
We'll never give ground.
I mean, like, that's a good card. But I can swing for so much damage this turn. I just silence this, swing for 7, then swing for a bunch more. Oh my god, hold on. I got a better play.
If it wasn't valuable, they
Yeah. These tokens. Putting in fucking work. Oh no! Oh no! Whatever's about to happen is completely unacceptable. I don't think I made an ordering mistake because I was planning on going face. Alright.
Farewell, fool.
Sure. You got it. So this is actually great. They play like a Viper here, and then they kill both of my dudes over here. And I'm left with a 3-2. Which sucks. And it's in the wrong lane. Less worried about that. Less worried about that. Any creature in that lane, though, is utter disaster for me.
Always courtesy first.
Okay, so Shadowfen Priest, I guess, on that. None of it seems good. None of it seems good. That Prophecy Silt's fucking Strider absolutely nailed me. Well,
I seek the poet god's wisdom. You can tell them you.
It's not the order I want to play them in, but it is the order I will play them in. The card, I mean, like, Moonmoth, the value you can get off these things is just remarkable. Now, obviously, another creature over here, this is going to be big enough that this dies, but I have Shadowfen Priest as an option. And it's also possible that I can cobble together lethal next turn, too. I break that last rune, you know, and I kill him with Morthal Executioner. So, you know, that's a thing I can do too. Skeleton Champion. Do I need to play more Skeleton Tribal on the ladder? I'm practicing for the I hope, inevitable arena leaderboard. I'm playing a lot more arena lately. Prophecy Silt Strider. I wonder if that's ever happened in Legends before. I'm sure Ian Bits has done it. What do you got, my friend? Another Prophecy Silt Strider would save them.
I seek
That's not
Almalexia's
gonna help.
wisdom.
Close ranks. Let nothing
That will.
through.
That will help. So... what's the best way to do this? Shadowfin Priest that.
You must be cleansed. Did that guide my beast?
Fire orders.
You did. Alright. We will be right back. Man, so in... not for the last 2 months, but in months previous, I've only been getting like 1 or 0 Chaos Arena runs in the monthly thing. But John Crichton's our opponent.
Yes. Perfect.
I love this. I love Chaos Arena. I really need to do more of it. Okay, we got bottles that randomly do 1 damage at the start of our turn. When you summon a creature in the left lane, deal 1 damage to your opponent. We have the ring. Our opponent's on Telvanni. We are probably more aggressive. It'd be pretty cool if I could ever ring out a 2-drop. Be real cool. Be more cool. Gatekeeper. Bottle fired. Yes, play 1 toughness creature, please. Well, shit. So I'm going to lead with the Executioner, almost certainly. Because I don't want my Haunting Spirit just getting killed.
Your time has come.
For no value. It's also bigger for trades with Steel Scimitar. That draw really, I think, cements why I should play like that.
Strength and my courage.
Exactly. It's perfect. Wow. So I don't actually even need to play the Steel Scimitar. Do I want to anyway? Not really. I guess that was a reason to. Now Firestorm, pretty fucking bad. But I can Steel Scimitar Moonmoth next turn, which just seems so sexy. John Crichton, the Jack of Trades, could have a lot of answers to our board right now. It's not great. It's not great at all. I have some good stuff in my following turns, though.
They're all out to get me. This should be good.
You poor bastard. Bottle, fire. Yeah. All right, so again, like I think I just really want to get the Moonmoth going.
You can tell them you thought.
And I don't want my dude to die to bottles. I mean, it's an 8-power creature at this point. Firestorm, by the way, still great. I think we can kill him next turn, right? Actually, I mean, I hit him for 11. Okay. So pretty good Telvanni Oathman. Thornwell Terror. To absorb bottle shots. I mean, mission accomplished.
By your orders, of course.
Professorino. It's no good. Oh, never mind.
You cannot match Telvanni cunning.
Alright. You know, even as a guy who just does this, he's pretty good. You know, he's no... Okay. Oh, boo! I was gonna say, he's no, like, Dr. Boom, but he's still pretty good. Does my opponent have an Ice Storm? Oh my god.
My darkest magic will take them
Oh,
down.
they have a Prophet of Bones. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Okay. I admit, I did not expect that. Can we kill our opponent? We swing. We swing. We play a guy, and then we play a guy on top of that, and that gives us lethal?
By your orders, of course.
If it wasn't
I mean, it's not
valuable,
likely.
they wouldn't lock it up.
But it's possible.
I draw power from these trees.
Alright. I mean, we tried, right? Like, it's worth the effort,
Perhaps
I
a
think.
direct approach.
The forest is my
Play
strength
Black
and my
Sap
courage.
Protector. Oh, it was such a cool try, right? Now we're gonna find a way to lose this game. You know, Michael Crichton wrote some good books. I wonder if this guy's related to him. I'm a big fan. I read all of them. Even the pirate one.
I raise the spine of obedience.
That's a good sign, right? When that's your first play. So we swing for 5, and worst case scenario, like portcullis or something, we just play a bunch of guards. Alright, good game, my friend. Or a bunch of cards to trigger whatever. Seems good.
The victory is yours.
Alright, well, we're going into the finals. We'll be right back. Alright, so we got 2 chances of this. We were rocking 4-color Spellsword. But just, it's Spellsword. It's Spellsword with a handful of red cards. So I guess it's what it really is Redoran with Telvanni Oathman. You know. But, after a rough start, we've come back to win 6 in a row. Let's make it 7. Vivek has never mattered. For all the, like, Blackmarsh Warden has been a more impactful card than Vivek. Think about that for a second. For all the bitching people do about Vivek in Arena, I've never lost to it. I've killed it. I've killed Exalted Vivek multiple times in decks without direct removal. And won. And now, the first time I've ever drafted it, as far as I can remember, it has done jack shit. Mechanar's Will. Awesome card in Arena. Vivek, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's going to be great. Draft answers. Or don't. Do we have a zoo lane to finish things out here? We have a book. And another opponent on Telvanni. So there's a creature in the left lane, actions cost 1 less. Largely irrelevant to our plans. Alright, I guess there's... I mean, it's sort of relevant. There's an action. This seems like it's going to be a bad one for us, though. I'm gonna Hist Speaker.
I draw power from these
And
trees.
then play it by ear. I mean, I can Bruma, Crassius, and Steel Scimitar, which is like super just all in. I don't know, though. That's all my opponent has. Let's do it. Let's just fill this lane.
How can Uncle Crassius help?
Your orders. Your orders.
Alright, we just got a lot of value for turn 2, or whatever it is. How's that ring working out for you? I'm gonna lose. I really want to play Dren Bodyguard this turn. I have a lightning bolt. Oh, Sadrus Agent. That's not bad at all.
I will protect you for a price.
You won't foil.
We'll definitely swing. They kind of got to do something about my 5/5. I have Mechanar's Will if they try to go, you know, double up on the small dudes over here. Saying that made me think of the movie Office Space. And even if we lose, we get another shot at a 7-win run, so... What did I predict for this deck? I don't remember. Play a creature with lethal. Glass Greaves. I'm really tempted to cast that into time.
The Dren will reward
Just so I stay in complete control here.
You won't foil my plan.
I mean, I will have lethal with a Mechanar's Will. It's sort of all in, and when our deck has no reach. But look, I'm getting impatient. All right, I this, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Our opponent, by the way, I usually say their name, is Mahasashi, the founder, and we just hit 7 wins, which I think might be my like 8th or 9th 7-win arena run in a row. Let's get our rewards. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. There's our final cheese wheel.
Sorry, did I forget to mention
I'm ready.
today was
I'm ready.
Tuesday. It is. And you failed.
The computer is not apparently ready. The game is not ready because I would like my stuff, because we're about to open our first God pack. Vivek, disappointing God.
Good show. Well played.
Our God pack will be in one of these packs. Alright, we got 3 Houses of Marwyn packs. Let's do this. Top left is going to be the first one up. It's going to be legendary. Awesome. Oh, okay, we got a legendary. Burn Clan Night Stalker. That should increase my chances of a God pack this time, if I understand the math correctly. Let's do this. Alright. Rare and an epic. This is it. This is the... I'm so tired of saying that. Why doesn't it just happen? So sad. Alright, well, shit, that was pretty good. We'll probably record another one this weekend.